Excuse me, bartender. How about an old-fashioned for an old lady? Really? You don't know how? But it's so simple. Surely it's one of the first cocktails you would have learned how to make. I'm shocked. It's a good thing this is happening with so few people in here. I'd hate to think of you getting overwhelmed. Well, look, it's just a bourbon, bitters, and simple syrup. Can you do that? Thanks, sweetie. You might not be the most experienced, but you sure do it well. Say, how long have you been working here? I don't think I've seen you tending bar before. Oh my, you are quite new then. I thought you looked rather young, but then again, some people can be very experienced, even at your age. So, what made you decide to become a bartender? Ah, the people. And what kinds of people is it that you like to serve? Everyone? Isn't that sweet? You really are just the kind of rock-solid pillar of a community that a bartender ought to be. If I lived around here, I could see myself coming to you every night to share my sorrows with you. Oh, don't be so flustered, dear. Your generation needs to learn how to take a compliment. I can think of a lot more for you, too. Anyway, what else do you do for fun around here? I'm staying in the hotel just down the street, and I love to get local recommendations for things nearby. No, you don't live around here. Not often you meet a commuting bartender. My, that is far. What made you want to work here then? So let me get this straight. You take the train probably, an hour each way to work here just because you like the vibes? Maybe I don't understand the nuances of how you young people talk, but I think I smell bullshit. I can believe you like the people. In fact, I think you work here precisely because you know the kind of people who are sent to come here. People like myself. Sure, of course you have to get back to work now. Sweetie, there's no one else at the bar. So why don't you just get yourself a drink if you want, and come over and sit next to me? That's better. Right over here. Why did I want you to sit next to me? Well, for starters, I can't put my hand on your thigh very easily from across the bar now, can I? Oh, you're red as a tomato. I don't know if this is the first time a girl has touched you like this, but I'm sure it's the first time a woman has. If you are going to get this flustered, maybe we should go somewhere a little more private. That booth over there is looking pretty cozy. Don't be silly. It's not that far from the bar. Unless there's something keeping you from getting up. Look, there's hardly anyone in here. No one's looking at us. Why don't we just stay here till I finish my drink? If you want to see me again, I'll give you my number. There. Now, where were we? Oh, yes. You were just about to tell me how you only work here to bask in the presence of mature women like me. Isn't that right? Oh, it's quite obvious, dear. Nothing to be ashamed of course. This bar has a reputation, and if people really cared about the service, there are plenty of nicer bars they could go to. I just want to give you a few tips to help you act the part. Not all MILFs are as easy as me, you know. First of all, your appearance. I know what you are, but you hardly look it. Now, let's see how you look with a couple of buttons undone on your shirt. Now that's better. Hell, why don't I undo a couple too? That bourbon is really starting to hit, and I am getting hot. I guess now you can see better what I mean about unbuttoning a little. I mean, you might not have these under your shirt, but you can see how much more ready it makes me look. Oh, how I'd love to know what's going on in your head right now, behind that awkward little smile. To know what new fantasies I've sparked in you. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I also want to help you with your game. You've gotta stroke a woman's ego a little before you can stroke anything else. When you're my age, you don't get as many compliments as you're used to. So, it helps to say something nice. Why don't you try giving me a compliment? I, appreciate the sentiment, but that's a little blunt. Maybe something less direct about my body. Okay. This might be something to work on. Lucky you. I'll have the next few days to help you. Well, I guess it's almost closing time. I'd better get going, but I hope you'll join me at the hotel once you're done with your work. I'll be waiting eagerly for you to get off. Toodaloo.
Hi, Saki here. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope I was able to bring you some happiness, peace, and comfort. If you want to support me on Twitch, feel free to. I stream just about every day. You can also subscribe to the YouTube channel. That would make me really happy. You can also find me on Patreon, Discord, or Twitter. Thank you so much for everything you guys do for me. I really, really appreciate it. Now, take care.